Britney Spears gets slapped at a restaurant next to a casino, which is like, what? And Britney got slapped by a security guard for Victor Wembanyama,
Yeah.
the 7'4" draft pick. And this story was funny enough. Okay, Britney walks in this place, and people are being like, oh my God, Britney. And Britney sees all this attention on the 7'4" guy, and they're trying to suggest that Britney's an NBA fan, which is like, get out of here.
Bullshit.
She just knew he was getting a lot of attention, so she just wanted a photograph, a selfie with this 7'4" guy. She goes over, taps him on the shoulder. I guess she butted in front of a lot of people, taps him, and his security guy just backhanded her in the face.
Ha! Did she spin a couple times at least?
I hope so. Apparently, she flopped like Matt Ishbia, and that remember when Matt Ishbia got hit?
Yeah, with Draymond.
And her glasses went flying. And
oh my God!
Apparently, Sam was gambling next door, gambling Britney's money away while all this was happening because Sam didn't do shit. They just went over and apologized to her. But I think Victor's people were like, who is this hag lady that's bothering Victor? They had no idea who she was. I didn't know who she was.
She also, a witness said that she was speaking in a British accent and said, I thought this was America. Which, I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
America? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
I watched the story on TMZ today, and I'm like, unless they have a video, I have no idea what TMZ can possibly tell me. But they have a witness who saw the whole thing, who's in his car talking to Harvey, and he says that Britney Spears went over there wanting to talk to or get a picture with Victor, speaking in an English accent, and then when the security guard backhanded her, and she was yelling and crying, she was still doing it in a British accent.
Yeah.
My God!
What?
Do you ever feel like you're on acid, possibly, and this is just a trip?
So there's the still photo of Wembanyama walking in with the security guard, and had some hag following him. Oh, wait, that's Britney. I'm sorry. That's Britney following him.
Yeah, with these super hot pants.
Yeah.
These super short hot pants. But Harvey told the whole story, and honestly, Harvey didn't even stop the guy to say, wait, she's talking in a British accent? What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
Harvey just accepted it like, oh, that's totally normal. Britney Spears talking in a British accent
Kinda
to get a selfie.
Yeah.
What?
Would you like to hear Sam Asghari's response to this whole incident? Because he has made a comment about it.
Is he apologizing for losing a couple million at the casino while this happened?
I'm opposed to violence in any form.
Oh.
Especially without justification in the defense of yourself or someone else who is unable to defend themselves. Self-defense can be unavoidable.
Oh, shut
But the
up.
defense of any woman, especially my wife, is not debatable.
Then why don't you beat the guy up, Sam?
Well, boy, I'd love to see him fight him. When Wembanyama just put his hand out on Sam's head,
and
like
Would he
14
just be
feet away.
swinging wildly?
just not even close. I consider my reaction subdued considering what occurred. Oh, because he was going to kick Wembanyama's ass, right?
Wait, but I thought he wasn't even there.
Well, it didn't sound like it. He walked in with her, but I'm sure he just skated over to the casino with Britney's credit card.
The violent behavior of an out-of-control security guard should not cast a shadow on the accomplishments of a great young man. The rise, meaning Wembanyama.
Why is he blowing Victor?
Well, because they're
wants
such
to-
huge NBA fans, Drew.
Oh, okay.
Because he's the celebrity. It's easy to shit on a security
I
guard.
think he wants to stay in everyone's good graces.
I see.
Being Sam, because
There's no video of this?
No, but Wembanyama has responded today
Yes.
because the summer league's going on.
I see.
Would
This
you
is
like to hear
important.
his- Would you like to
I'm
hear
so
his-
proud of him. Yes, I do.
Let me reframe this here.
I predict he's against violence against women.
I think he's coming out hard against her.
What happened last night is I saw the news, obviously, this morning. I woke up to
You were there.
calls. And,
Yeah, no shit.
So yeah, there was something did happen a little bit.
A little bit.
Little bit.
With some security of the team to some restaurant. We were in a hall. There was a lot of people.
Some hag
so
came up,
People calling me.
speaking in English accent.
And there was one person who was calling me, but we talked before with the security. Don't stop because it's gonna make a.
I will spank my butthole a little bit.
Sure. And that person grabbed me from behind.
He doesn't even know who it is.
Did you hear
I
that?
didn't see what happened because I was walking straight and we told
grabbed
don't
him from
stop,
behind.
But that person grabbed me from behind, not on my shoulder. She grabbed me from behind, and so I just know that the security pushed her away. I don't know with how much force though, but security pushed her away, and
Why does this?
I didn't stop to look, so I kept walking and.
Oh, he was assaulted by Britney.
how
He should
tall?
be apologizing.
How tall is he?
7'4",
And she's
5'5",
something.
Yeah,
So she did grab him at his short
could have. Maybe that's why they were-
waistband of his shorts or something.
I think it's important though
He
that
didn't seem very apologetic.
No, I mean he was just saying though that she grabbed him because there was a lot of stories like I just came
She
up and
tapped him on the shoulder,
and
yeah.
he's like, no, you.
How does she reach his shoulder?
Yeah, she's not tall enough.
Well, I think he was sitting down
Oh, was
at
he?
dinner. Yeah, that's how the story first went.
Because she thinks she's Britney Spears and everyone knows Britney Spears, but Victor doesn't have any idea. He didn't even mention her name.
He's 19 years old. He might not have any wherewithal.
No,
of who
why would he know who she is? He wouldn't.
Plus, she doesn't really look like herself a lot, so
She's really not very important to people who are 19.
boy, that's hard.
Well, she's not. I mean,
Well,
is
maybe he
she?
likes that banger that Elton John did with her.
That banger.
The Make-A-Wish for Celebrities Fund that Elton runs.
Their security didn't even know who she was.
Nope.
And these were Spurs security people. So these were not
Yes.
French guys who just, don't know how it works. These are Spurs people. So
I'm most offended that she claims she's this huge NBA fan.
Oh, bullshit.
I mean, have you ever seen her at a game? Has she ever? I'm serious.
No.
Has there ever been a photo of her at a game?
well, Google Britney NBA. She'll watch at TMZ. I swear to God, Harvey says, yeah, Britney's a bit of an NBA fan. Like he knows this. Get the fuck out of here.
Wouldn't there be a rant about that somewhere on her Instagram if she were?
Yeah, she'd be talking about it somewhere.
I love basketball.
She's too busy being angry about her sister when she was 11 years old having a haircut like Christina Aguilera.
Right, yeah. She has no time for basketball.
Oh, Jim found a picture of her.
yeah, with the kids at a Lakers game back in the day. Is that Steve O behind? No, that's not Steve O, is it?
I don't think so.
Let's see, hang on.
Okay.
Oh, and there's Sam, the attentive
That's like,
dad.
those kids are like 5 and 4.
Is that
or
Sam?
6 and 5.
No, it looked like Sam.
yeah,
but
that
I'm
is
like,
Sam.
It's one of those Sams.
Yeah, she had Sam Lufty, too.
Yeah.
She looks really into the game, though.
I know.
I mean,
right?
everybody's looking to their left and she's looking to the right.
Jaden
but whatever.
is eating cotton candy, having a blast.
I just want to make sure that you guys agree with me. Victor was not apologizing, was he?
No.
Not in the part that I heard.
That was
no.
bizarre.
No, he was just,
Explaining.
Are you kind of surprised it's not like just a complete full apology?
why, he's the star now.
No.
She's the...
Why should he apologize?
Yeah.
For what?
Because she was slapped backhanded in the face, according to her.
Except the
She's filing charges. She talked to the police.
I know. But the San Antonio Spurs, which, by the way, the police already said, no, they didn't attack Britney. They were defending Wembanyama. So that's
Right.
It's not a case.
No,
there.
he's a bigger star than her by a mile.
Why should he apologize? The security staff for the San Antonio Spurs were doing their fucking job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no apology is necessary.
And she, laid hands on him, and did he gesture like she grabbed him around the waist or around his middle?
Said she grabbed him from. He
Something?
said she grabbed me from behind. I mean, if someone went up and grabbed Britney Spears from behind, wouldn't somebody
yeah.
probably
People
would
would've
do
clocked
something?
him.
Although I gotta say, I can't imagine a scenario where an unarmed female fan shows any kind of excitement or appreciation for a celebrity would cause her to be physically assaulted, much less being hit in the face for tapping someone on the shoulder. The changes needed will have to come from the top, and I look forward to those changes. That wasn't me, that was Sam.
Is that Asghari?
Oh, Sam, says
Shut
that.
up.
The changes needed will have to come from the top, and I look forward to
top,
those
what, the
changes.
president?
I hope the only change is Adam Silver bans them from any NBA arena.
No, she's out of control. She doesn't respect
menace.
the number one star in the NBA. She thinks she'd just go up and grab him from behind.
She should be put back in her prison.
I think it's worse for her that they had no idea who she was. That's the biggest thing bothering
Jim,
her.
this is way worse for Britney. She just looks like some pushy hag, some old
Blotchy.
hag woman who's an NBA fan that just is out of control.
Like, oh, this blotchy old hag is walking up here.
And by the way, this blotchy hag speaking in a British accent? What the fuck?
Weird.
That is bizarre. I mean, I honestly want to talk to that witness now. And I had no interest before, but when he said speaking in a British accent, and I would have thought Harvey or Charles would have said, wait, what? But they didn't say a word because Britney, I mean, nothing is really surprising with Britney, I guess.
Yeah, she's...
I'll cue
She's
TMZ because
cuckoo.
TMZ also had a great one of those listeners feedback.
Oh, yeah, she was really...
Well, don't spoil
I
it.
thought she
thought
spoke for all
very
of us.
level-headed.
I was really proud of her.
So ridiculous.
God, it's so weird, though. Man.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if, when they get somebody up there, it's like, are they going to be in favor of violence? Are they going to be against violence? Or how are they going to look at this? There's so many different ways you can respond.
Come on.
I mean, shouldn't they counter sue for assault then? If you put hands on somebody, isn't that assault?
Well, I think that's what the defense would be, because Britney, after saying, "Oh, well, you still have to apologize and everything," then immediately calls the cops. I've been assaulted.
Yeah.
God, what an attention whore.
In a British accent, though.
Right.
So calling the cops in a British accent. What a kook.
She's such a nut.
Welcome to TMZ Live, Harvey Levin here. Charles here. We broke a story today, did not see this coming. Britney Spears was slapped by a security guard for the San Antonio Spurs for their biggest NBA prospect, really.
And their number one draft pick, Victor Wembanyama, who is in Las Vegas because he's going to be making his debut in his first game. And Britney is there. And what are the chances that they end up in the same exact place at the same exact time?
It turns out she is a fan.
Pretty good chance since they both went there.
And they were both headed
She's
to
a fan.
Catch Restaurant in the Aria Hotel.
Why does Harvey think that?
At about 8:30.
Because he's going to defend celebrity.
Saw him.
Victor Wembanyama is a bigger celebrity.
So
Yeah, but I think TMZ wants Britney more than Wembanyama.
She's more crazy.
Yeah, she really
It's
is.
good for ratings.
I will slap your face.
Because she was, we're told, is running toward Victor,
the
trying to get his attention. And according to multiple witnesses, she did get his attention. She tapped him by tapping him on his shoulder or his back.
Tall
Tall guy reaches up and touches somewhere on his back. The problem is that his security, and you could see
No, the problem is that she grabbed him from behind, Charles. And speaking a British accent, and she's a hag, and no one knows who she is.
up and down the Vegas
Probably
Strip.
smelled.
And he apparently backhanded her in the face. Now,
Struck her with the backhand.
Now, what we were told by people who we talked to initially about this story is her sunglasses flew off. We know that's the case.
I would love to
We're
see
told
that.
she fell to the ground. It's unclear whether she actually did or not. We're going to get into that with an eyewitness in a minute. But got to tell you, there's some drama here because the question, we were told initially there was no criminal investigation, but guess what? There is.
Right, they have to do that, right?
Look
because
at this
of course
fucking pile of idiots analyzing this.
as serious as a heart attack because
What's this guy's
they have
name?
to have
Rappleton?
a battery claim made. Whether or not you agree that it should be a battery claim, police still have to get to the bottom of that.
No, they
can't
don't.
show
No,
they don't. They already did.
So of course they're going to investigate this.
Right. So
No, because she called and complained.
The point is that what we're told from the security guard, his description to the police of what happened was
Just get
that
to the fucking eyewitness. Stop yapping about nothing.
Britney has fully morphed into a Karen.
hit her face. That's what he told the police.
So we have an eyewitness. We have an eyewitness who saw this all go down. He was right there, and he is from Canada. His name is Brian, and he is joining us right
Brian
now.
Grahalis, who is in a limo, I believe, on the way to the airport to catch his flight home.
With a story to tell.
What a story.
This is
Brian,
tight.
welcome to TMZ Live.
Hey, Brian.
Thanks for having me.
Can't wait to hear your description of what you saw go down.
Yeah, so Wemby was walking into the Aria heading to catch when there was a fan who afterward we found out was Britney Spears was approaching him.
Afterwards,
She didn't even know.
Saying, excuse me, sir, and just kept trying to go towards him. When eventually he was heading, when Wemby and his entourage were heading into the restaurant where into catch, that's when Britney sort of traded her way into this circle, and one of his bodyguards gave her like a backhand slap across the face.
Explain specifically what was Britney doing. Did she make contact with him? Did she touch him? Describe like literally the blow by blow.
Just already said that.
So she was approaching him and using, like I said, a British accent, saying, "Excuse me, sir," "Excuse me, sir." I guess trying to get his attention.
Like I just said.
Picture. But when they walked right into the Catch restaurant, that's when she leaned in, sort of got her way into the circle, and started to put her hand on his back shoulder or his back because he's pretty tall. So
sounds like a pretty fake witness so far.
When the bodyguard just turned around, slapped her across the face, and knocked off her sunglasses.
So did you see
Sorry, that
his
always makes me
hand
laugh.
make contact with her face?
Yeah, you saw the hand, but you also heard the slap.
Did you? You know, it's interesting. Is it possible, and I'm not suggesting this, did you see him hit her hand and her hand hit his face?
Could Harvey split hairs a little more?
This is more an investigation than the Las Vegas police have done.
So his hand struck her face.
Duh.
Yes. And you saw her sunglasses fly off. Did she fall to the ground?
I don't think she fell. At that point, there was a lot of commotion.
Did she spin to the ground?
I don't recall her seeing her fall to the ground. Just sort of go to the side and like hunch over.
So, Brian, you said that initially you just thought this was a fan,
I thought it was like
a random
a
fan.
fan.
When did you realize that it was Britney Spears?
Not until this morning when we started seeing
even the
more
next
reports
day.
on the news.
So after the slap, what happened? Did Victor walk in the restaurant? What did Britney do? Can you describe that?
Yeah, Victor walked right in, kept going. A couple of people stayed behind, sort of to, I would say, check on her, or maybe they didn't. I'm telling you, they didn't know. I'm guessing they didn't know it was Britney. So just to restrain this person from getting any closer. And then that's
they
when
thought she was going to go after him again.
They sort of tried to walk her out of the restaurant, and then she stopped, and she screamed using a British accent. That's what she was using the whole time. This is America.
And she was saying that in an angry.
Wait, this is America?
Yeah, I thought this was America.
So Britney thinks it's an international incident.
Did you eventually see her walk into the restaurant as well?
No, so we didn't see her.
This is
at that point
America.
walk in, but when we finished our meal and came back out, she was
said
still
this is
hanging
America?
around.
Yeah.
And there was,
Oh my
I
God.
thought this was America.
He was like not American, so
yeah, I guess so.
The implication be
with a hat.
All right.
Wow.
Well, all right, Brian. Well, quite
In a
enough,
British
Brian.
accent,
That
though.
was a little excitement.
I hope you won at the table.
This is America.
No, so I think this will probably make up for it.
You got a good story.
Yeah, are you
At least
losing
go
money
home
next to
with a good
Sam losing money?
Arresting me for what? I'm not allowed to stand up for myself? I thought this was America. Huh? Isn't this America? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
win, but that's
Where's
good
the
to know.
listener, the viewer?
And you and I were on the
Cannot
phone on
believe
this.
they're not talking about her being in a British accent. What else is there to talk about?
She probably thought that's how you communicate with people with a French accent, is to use a British accent.
He's trying to speak your language.
This is America? What?
Well, like, yeah, you can't slap a woman.
Yeah, because it's America.
Isn't this America? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
Well, the bigger star doesn't put up with the littler star in America, Britney.
And Britney Spears could not look better at this moment.
And guess what? Britney is fine.
Conservationship or conservatorship.
I'm still shocked the guy didn't apologize. I mean, I thought it would have been just a flat-footed
do anything
apology.
wrong.
I got the impression he just kind of kept going, and the security guy is who slapped him. So,
yeah, he did.
Especially why should Victor.
But he did say, she grabbed me from behind.
Right.
I mean, and he is, here's our witness, or our commenter.
Back it up a little bit here.
What does she bring?
City by the way of Manhattan. You know, Britney has really gone through a lot. I'm feeling really sorry for Britney.
She's in prison.
I think that's very unacceptable.
It is
that
unacceptable.
Security guard slapped her. That is not fair.
It's never acceptable.
She's
Not
Britney
fair.
Spears. She just wanted to give a hug, and that was very unacceptable.
she
Britney's
know?
going through a lot.
She said unacceptable.
Much
again.
Unacceptable,
and I
Drew.
hope
What, so
things turn around.
his security should know that Britney's going through a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She grabs him?
I mean, mind you, they didn't know who it
She was.
Yeah, because most people don't at this point.
Oh my God.
Ridiculous.